So yeah. Now, in order to get a blog actually popular, or even to start following anything, say I'm following a staff or whatever, you would come here and you'd enter either somebody's username, URL, or email address, whatever. Or you can go search through here, like, go through the tag or whatever, and, okay, so, I don't know. They seem to have a lot of the different pictures. So, a multi-fandom blog. They post different fandoms. So, like Naruto, I forget the Book of Friends is the English title of it. I forget the Japanese one. You know, different things like that. And all you have to do is hit the follow button. And if they like you back, like your blog, then they'll follow you back. Generally, to put yourself out there when you first start RPing is either to start in a group, like I did. Start with my two friends. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Sometimes you start off from scratch, like me. This one starts completely from scratch. And so does June's. So what I would do is I would post that. I generally post pictures that I tag with everything. I will post all kinds of stuff just to promote my character. And then I also do open RPs. This means that anyone's able to respond no matter, you know, what. So then you would do something, you know, Tatsumi, oh, I don't know, was working on paper. Blah, blah, blah. So then you would, you know, make sure that it's in the tag. I don't know why that was suddenly there, but yeah. Tag, and then, you know, blog, Tatsumi, Descendants of Darkness, that kind of thing. And then you hit publish. And then it would be not only in your tag, but those other two tags too, or at least it should be, if the tags actually work. I'm going to post it because obviously this blog isn't ready yet. But that's how you would start a thread. And then people would respond to it, and then you would either draft the responses or work on them, whichever one you want, I don't care. It's up to you. Let's see what else. Sometimes you'll have suggestions down here or something like that. Now, when Tumblr talks about crushes, Tumblr crushes, they're talking about you following and how much love you give to different people. See? Like, these are my Tumblr crushes right here. It all just depends on, you know, whoever I end up reblogging stuff from more often and things like that. That's all. And some people, they'll do that. Monday is generally, Mun Monday, which means that the people generally ask the Mun questions, not the Muse. But sometimes, you know, you'll answer both Muse and Mun depending on, you know, whatever circumstances are. Tuesday is TMI, or Too Much Information. Wednesdays, I don't know. Thursdays, I don't know. Fridays, I don't know. Saturdays, I don't know. And then Sundays is usually Sexual Sunday. You post either a semi-sexual or a complete sexual post or whatever you want to call it. You don't have to. It's just, it's what they've pretty much deemed certain days. You know, just to give you a heads up. But you don't have to participate in any of that. That's up to you as, you know, the owner of your blog. So don't feel like anybody's pressuring you into it. So you can either, you know, oh, okay, just a second. Kind of. You know, you can do it either way. I don't generally do anything like that with Husky as far as Sunday goes, because he's Pluto, okay? He's always without clothes. Except for the few images that I have with clothes. Obviously he's naked, because that's just Pluto from Black Butler. That's his face claim. Face claim is basically, because I haven't drawn anything, or don't really have a picture of a human husky. as in my muse here, like I do here, I use Pluto from Black Butler as his faceplane. So whenever you see this, like Pluto, on my blog, it generally means that's Husky in his human form. As I learn to draw, obviously that's going to change. But as you see, like Conda Hue, it's all Conda stuff. I have no idea. But then there are people who have just regular people. Then there's also blogs who are actually not RP blogs, like Melon here. She's not an RP blog at all, but she goes in and gives me asks and stuff like that most days. Like, I know there's one I did the other day. She sent in this one. It was part of a thing that I reblogged here, confessions or whatever. So I confessed to, 2 different things. I confessed to one, and then my muse confessed to something. So yeah. And, just reblog, like, the scare my character with 1 sentences, well, different things that, work for you. Like, the scare my character with 1 sentence. Someone told me that they called Husky Moon, I think it was. Yeah. They called him Moon. He has this fear of being called Moon because Moon is a dumb husky that everyone just loves to crack up on. So yeah. There's that. Let's see, what else? You don't have to answer everything in your ask. That's up to you. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to. And you don't have to RP with anybody if you don't want to. That's up to you. But yeah. Generally speaking, even though it's 141 followers on Husky's blog, what can I say? It's not like I'm not Tumblr famous or anything like that, but I do have a pretty good following, and I generally RP with a good group of them. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all you really need to know about making a blog on here. I mean, if you have any other questions, you can always shoot it to me, and I'll answer it as best as I can. But generally, it's whatever you want to do for your blog. It's whatever it is. You can change the theme. You can leave it the way it is. You can do whatever you want. If you're going to do one that is mainstream, like June, for instance, he's probably going to be a little bit more popular than any of my others because of the fact that I haven't really seen any other June blogs out there, and the working fandom is actually growing a bit, and I know there's a lot to them, so I'm sure I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of followers or whatever. Unlike Husky, when I first started, it was just 1 or 2 followers every once in a while and blah blah blah. It really depends. But don't just get discouraged within the first week or so. It took me 5 months, almost 6 months, to get all the followers that I have on Husky's blog, and it took a lot of, going out there and putting myself out there for that kind of thing. So don't think that, after the first week or 2 and you've only got 10 followers or something that, you're not doing good. No, you're doing pretty well. It all just depends on the muse and the fandom and stuff like that. Sometimes it's really hard to get into a fandom. Like, Yu Yu Hakusho is pretty easy. I know a couple different Karamas and whatever. The Naruto one's pretty easy to get into. Who else is easy? D. Grayman, it's hit and miss. It really depends. There's been some drama going on, though. What else do I RP with? Oh. OCs. That's not it. I have to think, hold on. There's one particular group that it's really hard to get into because of the simple fact that they are a very close group, pretty much. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Go back. This particular fandom here, not the character, but the actual fandom, yeah, for the Kazuma Chikage or whatever, there is a fandom for it, but because it's so close, tight knit together, that's really hard to get in it. And so I tend to not, I mean, I repeat with them, but I generally don't get into their circle as much as I do others. So, like, with the Degree Man, they instantly adopted Husky pretty much. I mean, I had all of a sudden followers out of the wazoo thanks to that. And excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'll try and edit that out. I don't know. Sometimes when you're on your phone, you can't help it. It ends up being a text post. So, I mean, I understand. Whatever. Oh, see? That's what I mean by just being careful when you're scrolling through. Make sure that you have your finger on that scroll button sometimes. But you have no obligation to follow any blog you don't want to either. So, just do what you want. There's no rush to any of this. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. I mean, there's not a whole lot that's really to it. It's just getting the time and sitting down and actually fixing the blog, getting them set up, and then putting them out there. That's all. I know, I mean, and even if you want help with, like, your first blog, as in to get promotions and stuff like that, people are promoting blogs all the time. Oh, that's what it is. Fridays is favorite blog promotion or something like that. Blog promotions and stuff, which is pretty easy to do too. I don't know how to make GIFs. I'm probably going to learn over the summer and figure out what program I need to get for that because, yeah, I I need to make some, obviously. But yeah, they're used to, like, emphasize different things and like that. And, like, the asks, a lot of people, a lot of the time, they'll write their response and then they'll stick an icon with it that fits with whatever it is. Like, for Husky, oh, okay, let's see, inbox, oh, wait, hold on, we'll go here, in the past, no, post. Whoa, where'd this come from? Jeez, people, all of a sudden you're blogging stuff in? Okay, let's see. No. Okay, here. See, Husky, he likes to hug people, so he'll cling on to people, and he was upset at that point, so, he clung to Sebastian, but it's supposed to be, the actual character that you're role-playing with. So, yeah. There's that. I mean, there's really nothing to it. Once you get the hang of it, it's really easy, and it's a lot of fun. And you can have small threads, you can have large threads, like, yeah, ignoring the whole picture or whatever. They have really long threads, and then headcanons and stuff like that. I know because I've seen them. They're pretty much on hiatus. Like here, see? Longer threads. It all just depends. And then, of course, you can check here. And they'll tell you, like, exactly what the character is most of the time. Oh, actually, I'm glad I looked. M! A. That is what's called a magical anon. That's when somebody goes in. Oh, jeez, people. Oh, that's really cute. They go to somebody's blog and they'll put in an MIA. And whatever. There. You're now girl for the next hour. So whoever, you don't have to accept these, that's up to you. You can always tell that person, no, I'm not going to do that. Generally, if it's anonymous, then obviously you're going to have to respond to it out in the open, that kind of thing. but different ones. There's, you know, Kisses, Enchanted, different ones. There are tons of, like, lists of these magical anons. Will suddenly invade people's personal space. You know, different. Some of them will just be for that particular character, or it'll be like this: you switch gender for 2 days, whatever. It's up to you. You can take it, you can leave it, and you generally put it on your blog where the MIA status is, whatever. Anything else? I don't know. Oh, yeah, everyone tags everything. So, like, if it's not safe for the work or whatever, they'll tag it. They tag trigger words like flashing pictures or something like that that could potentially give somebody, like, epilepsy or something like that. You know, just things like that. Okay. It's not even 9 o'clock, people. It's not time for Tumblr After Dark. I'm so sorry. So I can't control what people put on my dash. I swear. But yeah. Generally, you get 10 asks, which is this right here. You ask another RP. This right here, the actual text right here, that's from fan mail. So, like, I won't go to that. Well, I kind of have to, don't I? We'll just, yeah, okay. So, you see this little icon, you click it, and you have ask, fan mail, or unfollow. Ask pulls up, you can ask something, ask it anonymously if they allow it, whatever. Or you can send them a fan mail, you know, type something up, send it off, whatever. You can change the text, change the paper, whatever. You can't change this down here. That stays that. Okay? I don't know. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff that you can actually reblog. And then, like, in your post, you see exactly who reblogs it, who doesn't, who likes it, well, they won't tell you who unfollows you, but they'll tell you who follows you, which I don't know if there's any in there. But yeah. So, I mean, if you still have any questions, just let me know, and I will answer them as best as I can. Okay. Bye-bye.